Josh Wright after Hemel Hempstead 0, Ebbsfleet United 0. Point gained or 2 lost?
You could look at it either way, Chaz, as you've just said, but let's start with where we were on Saturday, conceding 3 goals, 3 really poor goals. And I've made it clear when I've spoke to yous, and obviously certainly in-house, that I want to get back to 0s and 1s maximum. And clean sheets get you points, and clean sheets got us a point tonight. It's a tough place to come. They've started very well. I went to watch a game last night, and there was a few managers from this division, and a couple of them had played Hemel already, and they said it's going to be your toughest game. They felt that they'd been the best side they've played. But look, it's early days, and just from the last few games of where we've been, I think you've got to look at it as a decent point. It's a decent point. We are, just said to the boys in there, it was a little bit in the final third. I actually think that was the best we've started a game so far this season. I know we scored early at Dagenham, but we started on the front foot tonight. We asked questions of them. We obviously know what they did, a tactical thing with the goalkeeper going down, and they've had to tweak something because they know that we were on top at that time. We know we're short in numbers up top at the moment. Obviously, Dom being injured as well now. He's obviously notable miss tonight. Kwesi, obviously, that we're missing, and they're 2 big players for us. They're the 2 type of players that can bring people into play. They've got that hold up. They've got that man mentality. They can flick it on. They've got the clever side of it, and they link the play. They link the back line, the midfield line, and the forward line all together. Because if you need to go direct or you need to go a little bit longer into them, more times than not it's going to stick. And it just came back a little bit off us, a little bit too much tonight. But at the same time, we've come here on the back of a defeat where we were disappointed on Saturday. And it's a clean sheet, and I want clean sheets, as I keep saying, and it's a decent point, but at the same time, of course, we want 3 points. So you have to look at it in both ways, with the old glass half full and half empty one of those. But no, listen, it's a positive point. Do we want more? Of course we do, but it's a point that gets us back on track and going back home to a big home game on Saturday.
You looked a lot more comfortable and a lot more settled in defence, but going forward, Aaron Cosgrave, he seemed a little bit isolated at times, and the ball was coming up, but the big guys for them at the back, they were stopping Aaron getting the ball down and playing with it.
Well, that's what we were causing the threat in the first 20, 25, 30 minutes, as we say. We were getting into some nice areas, and worst way, we were getting a throw-in out of it, and we were gaining territory, and Azza does that all day long. He runs so well in behind, but credit to them. They've got two very big dominant centre halves, and they're hard working, the whole team. And Josh was up there with him tonight, and as he has been, and Josh has been fantastic. And it was a competitive game. It was very competitive. It was lively. It was frantic on this surface, and it was ones that were coming into people, and it was skidding up, and at times it was busy and frantic in there. But as I say, ideally in an ideal world, you'd like to have 1 or 2 to be able to come off the bench and to mix it up and to change it and different options, which we didn't have tonight. But obviously moving forward, hopefully we will. And listen, Cozza worked his socks off. The amount of stuff that he turns a nothing ball or a half ball into something is brilliant. So listen, did we create enough? Were we at our best in the final third? Far from it. But an all-round performance from back to front in terms of what we gave and how solid we looked, and the amount of opportunities we gave up at a very tough place were very, very small, very minimal. And it's a decent point.
You referenced Hornchurch being the next game. They come to Stonebridge Road on Saturday. Their manager is Darryl McMahon, the former Ebbsfleet manager. He'll be keen to impress on his return to Stonebridge Road. They won again tonight. That's going to be a very, very big match for you, isn't it?
Listen, they're all big matches, Shaz, and that isn't me just standing here sitting on the fence and cliche. They're all big matches. You tell me that Hornchurch have won tonight, which I didn't know, but listen, they've started well, and I know Darryl. He's a good man. I know his assistant, and I know a lot of his players. They'll be a good side. They'll be a solid side. I knew that before the season, and I know that now. But listen, my team will be geared and ready to go into that game to win the football game. We want the 3 points. And our work's already started on Hornchurch, just like obviously we're always a game ahead of how we do it. And we know it's going to be a tough game, but we're back home. We love playing at home, and we want to make that place a fortress. We want to get ourselves going again and start picking up the 3 points. But tonight steadied it after the last few games. Obviously, I know we drew against Bath as well, but a couple of defeats within the few games. And this is a solid point, and this will give us a little bit of confidence, and this will give us that little bit of the more solid side of us, if you like, that we know that we can mix it and we can grind it out and we can defend hard when we need to. But what we do know is we know how many chances we can create when we're going at it and when we're good. And that's what we did on Saturday. Even though we got beat at Hampton, we created a lot of openings, we had a lot of possession, and that's what we'll be looking to do going forward. We know we can be better in the final third, and what we've proved tonight, that's our fourth clean sheet of the season in 7 games, and that's some going. That's not a bad going at all in terms of clean sheets, and now we just need to add a few more goals at the other end.
Well, let's hope you get a few more goals on Saturday, and good luck against Hornchurch.
So thanks, Jez.